When my relationship first began, my girlfriend would constantly tell me how much she loved my sense of humor, my confidence, and the way I didn't care about what others thought. Hearing that felt incredible. I thought to myself, this is it. I've got it all figured out. But then, something shifted. The texts became less frequent. The playful energy started to fade, and she didn't seem as eager to see me anymore. Eventually, I realized I was the one chasing her, trying to reignite that spark we had in the beginning. And I know I'm not the only one who's been in this situation. You meet a woman, things kick off great, and it genuinely seems like she's really into you. But then out of nowhere, she starts pulling away, leaving you wondering, what just happened? Here's the truth. Attraction isn't just about looking good or saying the right things. It's about how she feels when she's with you, and more importantly, how she feels when you're not around. So today, I'm breaking it all down. No tricks, no games, just a real, raw understanding of what truly makes a woman obsessed with you. Let's get into it. Point 1. The power of earned validation. A common mistake most guys make is showering a woman with compliments right away. You're so beautiful. You're amazing. I've never met anyone like you. Sounds nice, right? The problem is, she's heard it all before, and when something comes too easily, it loses its value. What actually works is earned validation. This means making her feel like she's winning you over, not the other way around. Imagine she shares something interesting about herself. Instead of immediately validating her, take a moment, pause, process it, then give a genuine response. Maybe you say, okay, that's actually impressive. I wasn't expecting that from you. Now, she feels special because she earned your approval. This reminds me of Conor McGregor. Before he became a champion, people doubted him. He wasn't just given respect. He had to prove himself, fight after fight. And because of that, when he finally made it, people weren't just impressed, they were obsessed. They admired his confidence, not because he demanded it, but because he earned it. The lesson? Admiration that is earned is far more powerful than admiration given too easily. Point 2. The push-pull dynamic. Women don't just fall for the guy who's always available. They need emotional contrast, moments of connection, followed by moments of distance. Why? Because contrast creates anticipation, and anticipation creates desire. Think about it. When something is always there, it becomes predictable. But when it almost slips away, suddenly it feels more valuable. Here's how it works. Imagine you're talking to her. The energy is flowing. She's laughing. She's engaged. Then, subtly, you shift the vibe. You glance at your phone and say, hey, I just realized I need to be somewhere in a bit. Boom, instant change. Now, instead of being totally comfortable in the moment, she feels a little jolt of curiosity. Wait, where's he going? Who's he meeting? What's more important than me right now? Just like that, she's thinking about you. I knew a guy who did this naturally. Whenever he hung out with a woman, he'd have an amazing time, but he never dragged the night on. Instead of staying until things fizzled out, he'd leave on a high note. And guess what? The next day, she would be the one texting him, wanting more. Because women don't chase the guy who overstays his welcome. They chase the one who leaves them wanting more. Point 3. The art of emotional imprinting. This is where things get deep. If you want a woman to think about you nonstop, you have to create what's called emotional imprints. Powerful, unique moments that get stuck in her mind, making you unforgettable. Most guys think attraction is about making her laugh or showing off. But the truth? It's not about what she hears from you. It's about what she feels around you. And the key to that is emotional depth. Instead of boring small talk, try this. Look at her and ask, what's the craziest thing you've ever done that no one believes? Suddenly, something happens. She stops. She thinks. She digs into a memory that's deeply emotional. Maybe exciting, maybe rebellious, maybe personal. And here's the magic. When she shares it, she's not just telling a story, she's reliving the emotion, and her brain links that feeling to you. So later that night, when she's lying in bed staring at the ceiling, she's replaying that conversation, not because of what you said, but because of how you made her feel. That's emotional imprinting, and that's how you stay on her mind long after you're gone. Point 4. Shared experiences and inside jokes. If you want a woman to feel deeply connected to you, you need shared experiences. Why? Because shared experiences create a bubble, a world where it's just you and her, separate from everyone else. Think about it. Inside jokes, spontaneous adventures, little moments only you two understand. That's what makes her feel like you're different from every other guy. One night, I told a girl, let's sneak into the VIP section, just for fun. At first, she laughed, saying, "Are you serious?" But I played it cool. "Come on, just act like you belong." So we did. We walked past security like we owned the place, and it worked. We spent the whole night laughing about it. And guess what? That little moment became our thing. Even months later, she'd bring it up. "Remember when we snuck into VIP? That was insane." See, it wasn't about the club. It was about the experience we shared. The little secret that only we had. That's the power of shared memories. They bond her to you in a way no other guy can replicate. And when you create those moments, she won't just remember you. She'll feel connected to you. Point 5. The confident indifference mindset. I know what you're thinking, but what if I mess up? What if she pulls away? And this is where most guys lose. The moment they sense a woman pulling back, they panic. They chase harder. They text more. They over-explain, trying to fix things. And what happens? She pulls away even more. Why? Because attraction isn't built through neediness. It's built through confidence. That's where confident indifference comes in. It means you care, but you don't need her. And women can feel that energy. They can tell when a guy has options. They can tell when he's genuinely busy with his own life. And that makes them want to be part of it. So the next time she takes hours to text back, don't overthink it. Don't stress. Just go live your life. Hit the gym, work on your goals, do something cool. And when you do reply, keep it light, playful, and confident, like someone who isn't fazed at all. That energy, that's what makes her chase. At the end of the day, making a woman obsessed with you isn't about tricks. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about how you make her feel. It's about creating moments that stick, being unpredictable, being magnetic, and living in a way that naturally draws people in. And here's the truth. When a woman is truly into you, she'll show it. Your job, set the frame, let her step into it, and enjoy the process.